bought the cheapest guitar off Temu to find out if it's an insane bargain or just insanely bad.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's good.
Daddy, it's broke.
Dang, dude. This is the guitar that I got, and I got it for a whopping $62.99. And I gotta say, for a $60 guitar, I mean, it looks good. Finish is nice, and it definitely looks the part. Now, one thing that's a little concerning is that it feels light. I don't know if that's a sign of lower quality wood, but I mean, the guitar seems sturdy. Now, one thing that's really surprising, other than a complete lack of branding, is that this neck feels really nice. It has a nice finish, and most surprisingly of all, these frets are super smooth. They don't stick out, and they're not sharp and jagged at all. How does it sound? Probably should tune it. Okay, we are in tune. Here's a clean tone, starting with the bridge pickup. Here's the bridge and middle pickup. That was kind of quiet. Here's the middle pickup. Middle and neck pickup. That is like non-existent. That's weird. Okay, neck pickup. So you may have noticed that some of the pickup positions got really quiet and sounded weird, like thin, not very full. And I'm pretty sure that that means that the pickups are out of phase. You'd have to open it up, go into the electronics, and the wires for the middle pickup, you just have to switch them. I mean, that's a lot of work to do for a cheap guitar, but I'm pretty sure that if you do that, it'll make all the pickup positions sound nice and full. Okay, Crunchy Tones bridge pickup. Sounds pretty good. Now let's try bridge and middle. And that is really noisy. The middle pickup is a single coil, so you'd expect it to be a little noisier, but that's like really noisy. Here's the middle pickup. And now let's go middle and neck. It is so noisy. It's so weird. And then neck. Yeah, listen to that. It's like anything with the middle pickup. So the guitar plays pretty well right out of the box. The strings are a little bit high, and it definitely needs to be intonated. Now, it's pretty cool that you can get guitars for so cheap nowadays, because I know 20 some years ago when I wanted my first guitar, I mean, price was a limiting factor. But on the other hand, sometimes when you have low prices, you also have low quality. And so a poorly built guitar could have strings that are really high, there could be buzzing frets, there could be dead frets, or any other things that make playing it just a miserable experience. You might be wondering, okay, like with a setup and some fine tuning, would the guitar be, you know, good? And here's the thing, this is not the only guitar that I bought off Temu. I also bought this guitar, which is the exact same guitar. This guitar I've gone through and done a setup on, and I've been playing for a little bit, and I want to show you some things that might be a little concerning. So on this guitar, I have lowered the strings, but I've lowered them so much that the set screws on these saddles are so high that they dig into your hand. Like when you do palm mutes and stuff, it's really annoying. And the strings aren't even as low as I want. I think what's going on, I think the neck is sitting too low in the body. Like either the neck isn't thick enough or this is cut too deep. So you'd have to shim the neck between the neck and the body to make the neck sit higher to get the action where you want it. And the crazy part is, check this out. I don't know if you can tell, but the wood of the necks look way different. Like on the black one, look at how much more knotty that wood is. I mean, they look like two completely different necks. And if you look here, do you see how there's like almost no gap between the fretboard and the body on the red guitar? And on the black guitar, you can see a gap. So I think this neck is sticking out higher, which is what you want in this situation. So you can see that there's a quality difference even from guitar to guitar. So something else that's really crazy about this guitar, I cannot set the intonation. And the reason for that is that the bridge is crooked. And the way I know that is, look at this. Look at the saddles. Do you see how this saddle on the low E string is jammed all the way back? Like it's jamming into the spring. And then this saddle on the high E string is all the way out. It's literally bumping into this tremolo mounting screw. I can't make this come out any farther, and I need it to. It's not Like I didn't finish intonating it. And the crazy part is, it's so far forward, I didn't even realize that this screw was so loose that it fell out. And so this is a screw and spring from a different guitar. And so that's kind of crazy. One thing that we need to talk about with this guitar is the price. Now I bought it for $62.99, which is, I think, all that this guitar is worth. And I was able to get it for so cheap because in the Temu app, sometimes if you spend so much money, they'll give you coupons. And so I got this for $30 off, which means that normally it sells for $92, which is kind of getting up there. I want to show you guys something. This is my Squier Sonic Strat. I bought this at the end of 2024, brand new from Guitar Center, on sale for $150. This guitar was set up really well out of the box. I didn't have to touch anything. And it feels more hefty and it just feels more premium. So to be honest, compared to the Temu guitar, this Squier feels like $1,000 guitar. It just feels that much better. Here's an audio demo so you can hear a comparison between the two. Why did that make a sound? So the Temu guitar comes with some accessories, which I used to think was cool that they included, but that was before I realized how junky everything is. They give you a 1/4" cable, which is cool, but like, look at how like thin it looks compared to the 1/4" cable that I use. I just don't think this is really gonna hold up for very long. Hi, they also gave you a strap, but I'm gonna show you how flimsy these straps are. Let's see how many hops it takes before the strap breaks. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. And this brings us to our next segment, which is the first ever John Elliott durability test. Cue the music. You see my guitar? I could have sworn it was like around here somewhere. They also give you a gig bag, which is cool, but it's so thin and flimsy. I just don't think that this would really protect a guitar from like any serious fall. Did you hear something? I could have sworn I heard something. Is that my guitar? I think I had this super padded case to keep it safe, you know? I'm sure it's fine. Oh yeah, yeah, it's good.
Daddy, it broke.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh! His sandal broke his door. We have a ton of friends at his house.
Oh! Oh my gosh, I did it. Look at that. I just did that.
It's sand.
I think it held up pretty well. Looks good as new. Oh, my bad.
Duh.
Oh wait, I forgot something. I think it held up pretty well. I mean, you know, maybe a scratch here or there, but it still plays. I mean, we got one string on here. If you can find a great deal on a guitar like this on Temu for like maybe $60 or less, you know, I think that a guitar like this could be good for a beginner. But like honestly, you can just get a Squier for $150. So, I mean, just get a Squier.
Going to go Santa?
Santa?
Yeah.
I hate it.